Hey guys, so today I'm filming another top 3 video. I haven't done one of these in a long time. I'll link my playlist up here and I'll have all the videos linked individually down below in case you only want to see 1 or 2 of them. But today I'm going to talk about my top 3 cream blushes. I know you're probably like, why are you doing this now when you should have done it in summer? I know, I'm just now getting around to it. And I feel like I'm backwards with things like, since my skin is going to be so matte, I don't want it to look flat, so I think a cream blush will be nice for winter time. And also the ones I'm showing you are more of a drier consistency than a wet consistency, so they won't really look dewy, and that's just the kind of cream blushes that I like. And I'm also going to show you the 2 brushes that I use with them. So I'm actually going to go in order from my favorite of my favorites. Like these are not the only cream blushes I have. I do have others, but these are my absolute favorite, and I'm going to start with my most favorite, which you guys probably already know. That is the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush. I have the shade Candy Coral. This is the only one that I own, but I think it's perfect. I really like it, and I've used a ton of this product. It's really mushed in there and all over the sides, and I love this. A lot of people hate on these and say they aren't pigmented. I am very fair, so a lot of things do show up on me, but I would say go no lighter than this shade if you want them to show up. And also I learned from Shades of Kathy that if you really want these to be pigmented, use the Real Techniques buffing brush or any of the Sig Max brushes, just a really dense kabuki brush, and I just really swirl it in there and then pat it and swirl it onto my cheeks, and then it shows up like crazy pigmented. It shows up way more pigmented than with your fingers. So I recommend using this brush or any of the Sig Max brushes if you want it to be really opaque. And I love in your face blush, so I think that this is perfect. I wore this almost every day in the summertime when I went to work, which was 3 days a week, so I wore this 3 days a week for the past 2 summers. I really love it. I don't know if I'm going to get any other colors because I like cream blush, but I'm definitely a powder blush person. But I love this. I really recommend you guys get this. I think that they're great. Like I said, I wouldn't go any lighter than this shade. And what I like is that these aren't really dewy. They dry more to a powder finish, which I like. But they're just really great. I love those. My next favorite is, oh gosh, oh, caught it. My next favorite is the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer Cream. This is in the shade St. Lucia. There's only 1 shade right now. It's got a really nice big mirror, and it actually has a cream blush and a cream bronzer, which is awesome. I tried the Sonia Kashuk cream bronzer and it was way too orange for me. This is more red, but it works with my skin better. It blends really well. So what I use for this is the e.l.f. Small Stipple Brush. This is a bit more emollient than the Dream Bouncy Blush, so this brush works great. I actually use it to contour. It fits on my hollows really well, but you could also use this for blush or for cream blush or cream highlight or foundation. This is a great brush. But anyway, when I'm using this product, I use the Real Techniques brush for the blush and the e.l.f. Stipple brush for the bronzer. But I think this is so great. I like this color a lot. Both of these blend really well, and you can use them on their own as how I wore them, but you can also use them as bases. If you guys want to see me apply this, I applied it in my Get Ready With Me Back to School video. I'll link that up here. I don't remember what it was called, but I was applying this in that video and I really liked it. I think this is great. I was really excited to try it out, and it is fabulous. I think you can only get it on elf.com. I don't think they have this in stores, but it's great. I really like it. The quality is great, the packaging is great, and you get 2 products for $3, which is amazing. So yes, I really love this a lot. And then my last favorite is the Revlon Photo Ready Cream Blush. This one is in Coral Reef. This one is a bit more, this is the most expensive out of all of them. I think this is around $10. It depends where you get it from. And this is a super bright coral. This is very dry, so I would recommend the Real Techniques to really pick up the product. But I like that it's dry. I feel like it will make it not go everywhere, and I really like the color. I'm going to swatch them all for you. And this Revlon one dries to a powder finish as well. This is probably the most silky feeling of all of them. And they all have a really different texture, which is really cool. So here is Candy Coral from Maybelline. This is the e.l.f. Duo, the blush and the bronzer. And this is Revlon's Coral Reef. these all have a different texture to them, but they are all really great and they're not too wet or too dewy. I really like them. And like I said, the Real Techniques buffing brush, which you can get in the Core Collection set, and the e.l.f. stippling brush, which is $3. I think the set for this is like 15 or something, or 18, I'm not really sure, but these are so great. I love them both. They're perfect for applying these. If you have any other cream blushes that you love, leave them in a comment down below. I did try a NYX one a couple years ago, and it was a little bit too creamy for me, and I know a lot of people love those. But since I've got oily skin, I feel like ones that are too emollient will just run off. So I think that these are a little bit drier, more of a powder finish, so they work better with my skin, especially in the summertime. And I really don't have any cream blushes on my wish list, except I really did want to try NARS Cactus Flower, but that has been discontinued. I don't know. I have seen it sold on Amazon for like $27 from seller is NARS, I think. So I've thought about getting that. I've heard a lot of people talk about it, but when I looked at reviews on Makeup Alley, people didn't like it. So I don't know. Let me know if you guys have that, or just any cream blushes that you like. But I'm definitely a powder blush girl. Stay tuned, because in a couple months I'm going to do my favorite blushes of all time. I'll probably have like 15 in there, because I can't narrow it down to 5 or 10 or anything like that. And I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys. But that has been discontinued. But that has... Tree?